Welcome to Cortburg Speaks Retirement, an audio podcast about investing in the stock market, financial planning, money management, and retirement planning. Each Wednesday, we help investors at all stages of life learn how to potentially grow and preserve their money from first job through retirement. Now here's your host, Miguel Gonzalez.
Good morning and welcome to the Cortburg Speaks Retirement audio podcast. On this week's audio podcast, we will talk about leap years and the little known ways it can impact your finances. Life is full of strange and interesting things like Halley's Comet and the Northern Lights, and one that affects us all, even if we do not realize it, is a leap year. Every 4 years, an extra or intercalary day is added to the February to keep the calendar aligned with the seasons. On a leap year, the shortest month of February gets an extra day based on the Gregorian calendar, the internationally accepted civil calendar that replaced the Julian calendar in the United States around 1752 for the purpose of calculating leap years. Why is a leap year significant? Well, the calendar year we follow is not completely aligned with the 365-day cycle of the Earth revolving around the sun. It takes the Earth 365 days and 6 hours to travel around the sun. And because of that extra time, a leap year is needed to stay balanced. What would happen without a leap year? Well, if we did not consider this lapse in time over, let us say, the next 750 years, instead of summer beginning in June, it would occur around mid-December or so. How does a leap year impact our finances? Financially, a leap year will affect everybody, whether you realize it or not. Leap year could directly affect you depending on how you live. For example, your employment structure. On a typical day, you heat and air condition your home, shop for food, and use gas to get to the grocery store unless you use public transportation. Even your typical day-to-day activities can determine how leap year affects you. Here are some pros and cons to consider. Pros of a leap year. Individuals who use public transportation or parking essentially get a free day of usage, as the extra day is not accounted in for the monthly billing calculation. Take the money you saved that day and maybe pay down a bit of debt. Pro number 2 is those with a fitness membership, similar to public transportation, get a free day of exercise, as you added day isn't accounted for the monthly billing calculation. Take those few dollars you saved that day and contribute it to your retirement or investment portfolio. Number 3 pro is people who rent have a free day of room and board. Landlords generally do not charge for an extra day during a leap year because the additional day is accounted for as part of a month of February. And leap year pro number 4 is some employers give an extra holiday during leap years. An extra paid day off from work can be used to review your budget and financial plan, work a side hustle to help pay for debt, or save for your children's college tuition. Think outside the box and use your extra time and money to align your strategy with your financial goals. Those are some great pros to managing your leap year. However, along with the positives, you also have to take into consideration the negatives. For example, here are the negative 4 things for a leap year. Number 1 negative is there is an extra day of fuel to be consumed. Number 2, you have 1 extra day of purchasing food at the grocery store or spending money at a restaurant. It is no secret that food costs can become significant over time. Number 3, con of a leap year is that there are 24 hours of utility costs added to your bill. This could be noticeable for much of the country in a cold month like February. And number 4 is you pay an extra day of interest in a leap year. For people who live in a tight budget, an extra day may not necessarily be something they look forward to. However, with adequate planning and a manageable budget, you may be able to mitigate some of the stress of another calendar day of expenses. Consider consulting a financial professional. I say this at all my podcasts because considering consulting a financial advisor, a financial professional who can work with you on a budget and investment or saving strategy. They can offer tips for managing extra money that comes in, for example, from working an extra day because of a leap year. Also, make sure to visit our website, www.cortburg CortburgRetirement.com. Our site is filled with educational videos, ebooks, publications, and financial calculators designed to help you learn more about your finances. As you search our site, send us a note regarding any questions you may have about any particular investment concepts or products, and we will get back to you quickly with a thoughtful answer. This is Miguel Gonzalez, certified retirement counselor and managing partner with Cortburg Retirement Advisors, signing off for this week's educational podcast.
The opinions expressed and material provided are for general information and should not be considered a solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security. Opinions expressed are subject to change without notice and are not intended as investment advice or a solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security. Please consult your financial professional before making any investment decision. Securities offered through LPL Financial. Member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Private Advisor Group LLC, a registered investment advisor. Private Advisor Group LLC and Cortburg Retirement Advisors Inc. are separate entities from LPL Financial. Investing involves risk, including possible loss of principal.